As always, Cresford has allowed us to think outside of the box. They've allowed us to be creative here. Cresford travels the world for inspiration and brings it to Toronto. We apply it in our branding on these great condominium projects.
Cresford really loves design, and they love fashion and architecture, so it's a lot of fun because we're often working with iconic brands and great furniture and art and things like that to incorporate those into the public spaces. And that is often our inspiration for many of the projects.
In working with Cresford, what they are looking for are two really important elements. One is livability and efficiency in the design of the units, so that they're actually beautiful, amenable places to live, and also a sense of timeless architecture, that this is a building, any project in fact that they do will not date itself. And in timeless architecture, it's really about simple design, simple, beautiful, elegant design.
Well, the site's a very special site because it's an entire city block. It's very rare to get a city block. And that whole area is going through a renaissance. We're looking at the renaissance of Yonge Street, of great shops and great restaurants and new construction and new buildings. So it's quite an exciting location.
So the first thing is, how do we build a building on Yonge that really will take advantage of the kind of new retail opportunities on Yonge? Second is the park to the east. We positioned one of the two buildings to face onto that park with an extraordinarily high 4-story lobby. Really that is like the front entrance to the building. Then we're also have placed a building, a 21-story building, right at the northwest corner of Gloucester and Yonge, really as a much more boutique-like building with direct elevator access. And so what you really have are these two buildings, 50 stories and 21 stories, as connected but separate buildings to really create sort of two different positions within the marketplace.
We've got this very high, double height lobby that's going to overlook a park, which is going to be a very exciting space, and we're looking forward to creating all the details for that. And the amenity floor is up on an upper level, and it has a walk out to the swimming pool. And the swimming pool deck has a skylight, and that lights up the amenities below, the gym and exercise areas. So there's going to be some very exciting spaces throughout the space.
With the Clover, we've created a brand that will cut through the clutter of all the different condominium projects in the marketplace.
So what's really interesting in working with Cresford is that they are not interested in what Mies van der Rohe used to call Monday morning architecture. In other words, that you start every week with a new idea. They're more interested in the idea of building a brand, like Apple, where there are incremental improvements and polishing and refinements to every project they bring out. This one, I think, is the best that they've actually done. So really what you're seeing here is everything that Cresford and we have learned in working with Cresford in the last 10 years to create truly an extraordinary project.